Reyer Venezia and Pinar Karsiyaka square off for the fourth time in the Basketball Champions League tonight, and it is the most important of all their meetings, with a spot in the final four at stake. Well, the second leg is finally poised after Karsiyaka won the first leg last week by just a slender 74-71 point margin. And they will no doubt still be a little frustrated with themselves that the lead isn't a bigger one, as they led by as many as 15 points during that first leg encounter. Well, both of these sides were, of course, in the same regular season group with a 9-5 record throughout it, and the matches were a lot more one-sided than their first leg last week. This is a list of all the quarter-final matches today. MHP Riesen, Ludwigsburg and Banvit, they already tipped off a little while ago. And all the others are due to start in around 8 or 9 minutes' time. So yeah, they were both in the same regular season group, these two sides. They both had a 9-5 record throughout it. And yeah, the matches were very one-sided. In late October, Umana Reyer were 75-61 winners here in Venice, whilst the mid-December game in Turkey saw Karsiyaka absolutely roll to a 99-59 triumph. So perhaps a little surprising that the Turkish side could only manage a 3-point victory in the first leg. As I said, they did lead by 15 during that match, and they'll be disappointed that they've allowed Umana Reyer a really good look here in the second leg. And as you can hear, the atmosphere is just incredible. They will be roared on every second of the way by this sellout crowd. Well, there was the Karsiyaka roster. Almost every single player on the floor for the Turkish side can hurt you. Former Umana player Mike Green, he's been superb since joining the Turkish side a few games into the regular season, averaging 13.6 points a game, as well as throwing out 5 assists. The likes of Jacobin Brown has the ability to take over a game as well, as he demonstrated with his 36-point explosion against Umana Reyer earlier this season. And there is the Italian side's roster. Marquez Haynes was the main man in the first leg, making some big plays, especially in the second half. He finished with 19 points and 4 assists. And of course, the result today will no doubt depend on the games that Melvin Ejim and Hrvoje Peric have, as they've been instrumental so far in the Basketball Champions League on both ends of the floor. Ejim's averaged 11.2 points a game in his 19 matches, also picked up 5.9 rebounds as well, whereas Peric has averaged 11.8 points a game, collecting 3.5 boards as well. Well, a decent travelling Karsiyaka support that have come to see whether they can hold on here today. There's no doubt about it that they can shoot the ball well. Perhaps just a few lapses in concentration, especially in that first leg on the defensive end, that just allowed Umana Reyer Venezia the way back into that one. But finely poised indeed, and almost impossible to call which way this is going to go. Well, Umana Reyer finished their regular season in second position with a 9-5 record. They then had to overcome a stubborn Ventspils side in the playoff qualifiers, and after losing the first leg by 7 points, they won the second leg by 9, just to scramble over the line. The last 16 saw them go up against Sadigas Avellino, where they followed up a rather scrappy 53-49 home win with a 72-68 away victory, which booked their place in the quarter-finals. As the Pinar Karsiyaka side just get introduced to this crowd, may not be greeted with quite the same enthusiasm as when the home side are greeted in just a couple of moments' time. And Karsiyaka, well, they also finished their regular season with a 9-5 record, finished in third place. They then came up against the Freiburg Skyliners in the playoff qualifiers. They actually lost the first leg in Germany by 90 points to 80, but they certainly made home court advantage count in the second leg, as they put 20 points on their opponents to qualify for the last 16. And a fellow Turkish side awaited for them there. A 5-point home victory over Besiktas was followed up with a 7-point away win to comfortably book their quarter-final spot. So the Umana players will now be greeted to a rather raucous atmosphere here, and they will do all they possibly can this evening to try and be Umana Reyer's sixth man, so to speak, and try and get them over the line and see them into that final four. The final four, by the way, will take place over the weekend of the 28th to the 30th of April. So the two semi-final games will be played on the Friday evening, with the third place game then taking place on the Sunday just before the championship game completes the inaugural Basketball Champions League season, which I don't think anyone can have too many doubts has been a rip-roaring success, and none of us can already wait for the next year to get underway. About the 10th of October, I think it's planned to start all over again. An amazing crowd has turned out. And of course, three of the best: Antonio Conde, Sasa Maricic and Marek Cimkvic as well. They will be overseeing proceedings here. So the players will just undergo their final warm-ups before we get going in a couple of minutes' time. Both coaches, Walter De Raffaele and Nenad Markovic, will just try and instruct their team one final time. And all the practice they've been putting in over the last week will now be put under the test. Here are the starting five then for Pinar Karsiyaka. Mike Green, the former Umana Reyer Venezia player. He'll be out hoping to try and dump out his old side today, but as I said, they've got shooters all over the court. Jacob Brown can really catch fire, as can DeJuan Summers, and Mateusz Ponitka had a really good playoff match in the quarter-final triumph over Besiktas. He averaged 20 points per game and 5 rebounds as well, the Polish international. It's the problem with playing someone like Pinar Karsiyaka. There's not just one or two that can cause damage. On the offensive end, the likes of, well, all of the names I mentioned, really. Mike Green, Jacob Brown, Mateusz Ponitka, DeJuan Summers, they can all shoot the ball exceptionally well. There is Nenad Markovic. Played all over Europe as a player, including in Italy and Spain, Israel, France, Greece. He's a pretty good three-point shooter himself, was Nenad Markovic. So here is the Umana Reyer Venezia starting five. They'll be looking once again to Marquez Haynes. He was the main man in the first leg, finishing with 19 points and 4 assists. And again, talent all over the floor for the home side. And there is the ever-experienced Walter De Raffaele, who I'm sure would have drawn up some kind of tactical master plan to try and dispose of Pinar Karsiyaka this evening. So just a minute or so away from tip-off now. Can Umana Reyer carry forward the momentum that built up in the second half of the first leg, in which they battled back from 15 points down to finish just 4 points behind? Almost every quarter-final match is really finely poised, which is great. There's no real blowouts in the first legs. There are the travelling Pinar Karsiyaka supporters. Made the reasonably long trip from Turkey to Italy. But we're just about to get started. The second leg of this year's inaugural Basketball Champions League. Will it be Pinar Karsiyaka or will it be Umana Reyer Venezia who will be heading to the Final Four? I'm sure Nenad Markovic's game plan will just be to try and silence this crowd. If the Turkish team can get up early, maybe get a double-digit lead of some sort, and just try and quieten this carnival atmosphere. And it is the Turks that will have the first possession. We're off and running. The aggregate score there down the bottom, 71-74, so just 3 points in it. Throws up the mid-range jumper, just off target. Offensive rebound is grabbed, although it's then thrown out of play when looking to try and get it out to Jacobin Brown. Here is Marquez Haynes. They're looking to try and get the ball into his hands as often as they possibly can today. Incredible vision, and can also shoot the ball exceptionally well as well. He's left free, throws up the two-way off target, and it's rebounded by Mateusz Ponitka. Ponitka driving to the lane, instead throws up the little two, and the layup doesn't go from Josh Owens. Good opportunity to get the first bucket of the day, and now in transition down the other end, the first foul is called. Just knew exactly what he was doing. Jacobin Brown stopping Tyrus McGee anyway through. Here is Hrvoje Perić. I'm not quite sure what the hold-up is here. We can get going again now, so Perić will inbound. Here is Hrvoje Perić, one of the star performers for Venezia so far in this season's Basketball Champions League. Great little pass inside by Haynes, throws up the three from way downtown, and the first points are registered. And Michael Bramos is the man that gets Venezia on their way and levels it up on aggregate. Oh, it's a wonderful pass, and this time Josh Owens makes no mistake. Beautiful little dime to him. Owens escaping the attention. And now the three in response is just off target by Tyrus McGee, rebounded by Owens. And I think a foul has been called on Benjamin Ortner. Jacobin Brown. Here he is again. Good perimeter defense, and he's stolen it away. Tyrus McGee! What a play by Tyrus McGee. His first points. Converted the steal into points. Jacobin Brown tries to throw up the little teardrop, blocked, and now Perić can bring it forward. Oh, what a pass by Perić, and it was just a little too good, I think, for Benjamin Ortner. He wasn't expecting it. It's not quite on the same wavelength. It was almost exceptionally good, though. Knocked out of bounds, and Venezia will get it. There's nothing better, is there, than a high pressurized knockout match in the latter stages of a big European competition. Just something very, very special. Here is Haynes into Peric. Peric trying to go to work underneath, throws up the little left hook and makes it. Difficult shot. Made to look easy by Hrvoje Peric. Have to be careful that he didn't step out of bounds. Another great pass inside. And Josh Owens has now found the soft touch at the rim that he was lacking in the opening minute or so. It's Michael Bramos. Marcus Haynes has got two on him. Great pass. Ortner with the flush. Great ball movement. And great movement off the ball as well by Ortner to lose his men. And it's just the start that Walter De Raffaele and this Venezia side and the fans were all hoping for. Foul called on Peric. Coben Brown. Now Ponica. Reach around foul. Tried to steal the ball away. Just 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Bramos picks up his first personal. And a 14-second reset. Here is Green. Trying to go to work against his old side. And again, it's been a pretty good start for Josh Owens underneath, who grabs the rebound and puts in the two. And levels it up again on aggregate. Hrvoje Peric needs some help. Bounded by Peric. Here is Ortner into the safe pair of hands that is Marcus Haynes. Spotted a foul underneath though. So here is Melvin Ejim, who's checking in. Been a terrific campaign for Melvin Ejim as well. 11.2 points he's averaged so far, and also picking up 5.9 rebounds. Peric thought about throwing up the three, was under pressure by Owens, throws it back out. Ejim thought about it as well. Instead, the extra pass and the dunk by Peric. And already Melvin Ejim is having an impact. Way downtown is off target, but Peric is beaten to the rebound. Not quite sure he knew that Mateusz Ponica was right behind him. Just a little casual in trying to bring it down, but they respond with a three. And Marcus Haynes is off and running. Mike Green. I think the foul will go on Peric. And superb Green. He's only played 10 matches in this season's Basketball Champions League, but averaging 13.6 points. Peric is going to take a seat. Thomas Rest, by the way, was the man who's come in. Shot clock down to 3. Twisting and turning. Good defense, although foul has been called. So Umana Reyer already in the penalty then for the final 4.5 minutes. Mike Green heads to the line. And he splits them. Marcus Haynes. Georgian nationality these days, Marcus Haynes, and Thomas Ress. His first touch of the ball isn't a good one. Hugely experienced. Here's Thomas Ress, into his late 30s now. Italian international who's had good success with Italy as well. He won gold at the 2005 Mediterranean Games, as once again Josh Owens is there. He's been heavily involved in the first 6 minutes or so. Ejim throws it back outside to Marcus Haynes. Haynes trying to trick his way through, finds his way through, and just about gets the roll. It's got to be more difficult for Haynes, though. Can't afford him just to drive to the lane like that. Way too easy. Again, the boos and the jeers come when the ball's in the arms of Pinar Karsiyaka. Air ball from Mike Green. That will please a few in this arena. Tried to respond with a three of their own and couldn't quite get the putback as Green now in transition. Great defense, although a foul is called. And one coming up.
C'è un cambio nell'Umana Reyer Venezia,
so Thomas Ress picks up his first personal. Here comes Ariel Filloy as Marcus Haynes takes a seat. And Josh Owens converts the and one. And Karsiyaka lead on aggregate. Tyrus McGee drives to the lane and gets the roll. Lovely soft hands at the net for Tyrus McGee. Mike Green has to go back outside to Jacobin Brown. Jacobin Brown has been quiet so far. Just waiting for him to heat up as Mike Green throws up the little teardrop. Can't get that to fall. Now Ariel Filloy. First touch for him. Ejim. The three is way off target. Kept alive though, and he finds a white shirt. And I think it was brilliantly blocked. Jaquan Summers came away with it. Stripped away, although it finds Konica. Now Josh Owens, this is the man they want with the ball in hand to start. He's out, and the right hook is good with the shot clock down to 2. And Owens already has 13. No, it wasn't blocked at all. It was a complete mess, really. Oh, that one is blocked, but the foul is called on Owens this time. And Ejim will head to the line to shoot a couple. Gives us a time just to try and catch our breath. It's been a frantic opening 8 and a bit minutes here. Karsiyaka leading 90 points to 89 on aggregate. So Ejim heading to the line. It's a brilliant player for Iowa State. Actually finished his career there with the most wins of any Cyclones men's basketball player with 88. And Ejim makes both. A completely uncontested three if he wants it, which he did. He came up way short though. It's Thomas Ress. Hoping that his experience can be good for Venezia. Ejim, good pass. The three is open, off target. Rebound brought down and put into the arms of Soner Center. Juan Summers forced to go back, trying to drive to the lane himself. Doesn't quite get the roll. Rebound by Philoy, and he can bring it clear. We're into the final 50 seconds or so. Good pass. Last touch was off centre, so Venezia will keep it. So Bramos takes a seat. Philoy. Rest trying to set the screen. He takes the three from a long way out. Can't get it to go. Juan Summers just about manages to keep the ball in bounds. Chance of a 2-for-1 if they're quick here. Pinar Karsiyaka. Decide against it though. Ripped away, but he's just about able to keep hold of it. The shot clock's down to 3. He's got it to get away, which he does, and he makes it as well. Baigo with a big three-pointer towards the back end of this first quarter. Philoy looking to respond. Oh, wonderful block. I think they're saying that the ball was on the way down. They think it should have been a goaltend. Let's take another look. This will tell us. Yeah, for me, that is on the way down. You can completely understand the frustration. I think they're just going to take a look at it, are they? I'd be surprised if the points aren't given. I think the ball is quite clearly on the way down, and Walter De Raffaele was absolutely convinced it was. And drama towards the very back end of this opening quarter. Here it is again. There it goes, it's on its way down. Must count this. Still looking. Gives the Umana Reyer Venezia fans another chance to belt out another chorus of one of their traditional songs. And this is what every single one of these players wants to be playing in. Matches like this that mean so much, with so much riding on it. You can see it must be so hot inside the arena. Most of the fans have sweat pouring off them, so God only knows what it's like for the players out there. It's taken a very long time to determine whether this bucket is going to count. Take nothing away from Brent Petway. Even if the bucket does count, it was terrific defense just to get up and keep the ball out. Not called Air Georgia for nothing, Brent Petway. And I think finally the bucket has been awarded. Or has it? Maybe not, with the look on Walter de Rafaela's face. So a bit of confusion towards the back end of this first quarter. Karsiyaka have got free throws because a foul was called, so I'm assuming that the bucket hasn't counted them for Ariel Filloy. Very surprised they didn't count it, and there is proof that it didn't. So Umana Reyer Venezia still with just a 1-point lead as he misses both free throws. And that will be that for the opening quarter. It's been frantic, it's been fast-paced, it's been high-octane basketball, just what you come to expect in the Basketball Champions League. And Umana Reyer Venezia lead 20 points to 19 at the end of the first. As you can see, both sides shooting the ball pretty well from inside the arc. 66% for Venezia, 58% for Karsiyaka. Both okay from three-point range, struggling a little bit.
Anyway.
Let's listen in.
It's important that we stand on a strong side. Okay, on a strong side. We only go trap, final pick and roll. Keep the trap. In offense, we go 3 up, our ball. He's down. Deny this forward pass. If Thomas Rees is in the game, you take him. Okay. Direct switch it him. Direct switch it Thomas Rees. Offense. 4 corners. Head option. Regular head, reverse screen. 2 side. Okay. On you.
So both Walter de Rafael and Nenad Malkovic instructing their teams of where they're going wrong. Looks as though Jeff Vigiano is going to check in for Umana Reyer Venezia. There he is.
Comincia la seconda frazione di gioco.
So second quarter off and running. At the moment it's Karsiyaka with a 93-91 advantage on aggregate, so it would be the Turkish side heading through to the Final Four, but still plenty of basketball to go. Here is Tonu. Has to go back out to Filloy. Shot clock down to 4. Throws up the 3. Perfect start for Umana Reyer in the second quarter. It's actually a 2. Foot must have just been inside. And Vigiano, with his first touch of the ball, gets immediately off the mark. Here's Josh Owens, who's been the shining light for Pinar Karsiyaka so far. Going away, is it? No, Karsiyaka have got it back. Brent Petway for 3! Just off target. And Ejim is there to bring down the board, and Filloy can bring it forward. Foul is called on Soner Center.
Pinar Karsiyaka. Esce Sentur che rientra Green.
I think it was a 3. Jeff Vigiano's shot, it's now been counted as a 3. It came up as a 2, but I thought when he released it, his foot was outside the arc. I think for the neutral, we just want to keep it as close and as finely poised as possible right to the last couple of seconds. We'll try and create as much drama as possible. Obviously, Walter de Rafael and Nenad Markovic won't be hoping that's the case, but I think every neutral wants it to be. Here is Mike Green. Green looking for the little disguised pass. Comes off the leg of Ejim. So Karsiyaka will keep it. So Thomas Ress takes the seat. So Benjamin Ortner has returned. Here's Weigl. Weigl throws up the three, decides to. No one on him. Tonnet is there to bring down the rebound, and a foul is called.
Il primo fallo al numero 5, Weigl. C'è un cambio dalla Pinar Karsiyaka, rientra con il numero 20, Pinar.
It's Filoy. Stefano Tonnet now. Brings it back outside, driving to the lane. Great pass, easy too. That's how easy it can be. Benjamin Ortner collects his 4th point. And Venezia once again establish a lead as Petway tries to respond. Petway does respond. And we're all tied up again. Ariel Filoy. Disguise reverse pass is Ejim trying to go to work. Difficult shot with the left hand. Can't get it to go, and it's kicked out of bounds. Venezia just shooting the ball slightly better from 3-point range so far. So Marquez Haynes is back on the floor. Son from Panathinaikos last year did Marquez Haynes. Turned out to be a pretty influential signing for Umana Reyer Venezia. Jacob and Brown, they've done well to keep quiet so far. So Vigiano picks up his first personal. So 14 seconds back on the shot clock. He's going all over the place inside the arc, throws up the three, and maybe that will get him going. It's been a slow start, but Jacob Brown has his first points. Marquez Haynes with the step-back fadeaway jumper, can't get it to go. Petway's there to bring down the rebounds. Great D. Oh, looks in a bit of pain here as well. I think he may have landed right on his coccyx. Mike Green not happy with the official. He's got to be careful that he doesn't pick up the tee here. And the crowd will love this even more, that it's Mike Green. And he has given away a technical, has Mike Green, so that's a little careless. Quite rightly, they're just trying to calm him down.
Timeout, Umana Reyer.
Guys, when we go into black, we need to put pressure on the ball, because they pass the ball without pressure. Second team, we go yellow, So here, he's only show the weak side. It's 2 on 2. At least switch 1 and 5, 2 and 5.
Kick out. Okay, from their place they are not scoring points. Okay, better this. 1-on-1, help recover situation. Okay. Remove the ball with patience. Define easy shot. Okay, 4 corners, head option.
Well, I think both coaches will be pretty satisfied at the moment. Nenad Markovic was in no doubt whatsoever that his side could reach the Final Four. Said it wasn't going to be easy, but if you want to go to the Final Four, you need to do some extraordinary things. And he believes his side are capable of that. So, technical foul was awarded. Mike Green just showing dissent to the officials, not getting the decision he wanted. Tipped away, and Petway keeps it in bounds as well, so they've turned it over, Karsiyaka, who lead by 2 on aggregate now. Mike Green gets to the foul line. Too many white shirts around him, throws it back outside. Petway comes out to set the little pick and roll, but he can't get it to go. Good defense here by Benjamin Ortner. Ortner blocks and collects, but I think a foul has been called on Benjamin Ortner. Thought he did so well there.
Cambio Umana Reyer Venezia, Michael Ramos.
So Jeff Vigiano takes a seat. Michael Ramos is back in. Mike Green into Jacobin Brown. The foul called on Benjamin Ortner. So Ortner checks out. Thomas Ress is back in. There's Jacobin Brown again. Petway looking to set the screen. Summers throws it out to Mike Green. Petway comes back. Jacobin Brown, shot clock is down to 3. Brown drives to the hoop and gets it to go in traffic. And maybe Jacobin Brown is just beginning to find his range. 5 points now for Brown. Oh, and he makes it. Although I think an offensive foul has been called on Mel Venezia. Yeah, good call by the official. So timeout has been called. Let's listen in to what both coaches say.
Immediately pick. Okay, immediately. Immediately. No, with Thomas Rees, direct switch. Direct switch.
Just rotation. Now just rotation we go push under ball.
Thomas Resman every time pick. He's fucking too slow leg. Round up. We go 4. Okay? Good defense there. Stay 1-on-1. Don't allow that they go easy. Let's go.
I'll just apologise if you heard any untoward language there from the Pinar Karsiyaka dugout. Interesting that a lot of, well, certainly the last two timeouts that Karsiyaka have had have pretty much been directed towards Thomas Rees. I think they want to try and force the ball into Thomas Rees's hands. Heard that he's too slow to do anything, came a quote from one of the players. So Karsiyaka have a 4-point advantage on aggregate. They lead by 101 points to 97. They lead by 27 points to 26 on the day. Jacoban Brown is twisting and turning, and now he's called on a travel and will turn it over. He's capable of just taking over games, is Jacoban Brown. Case in point was his 36-point game in the second victory over Umana Reyer. Peric helps out Marquez Haynes after he fumbled the ball. Peric drives to the lane, can't get it to go. And Juan Summers can come away with it. Jacoban Brown. Summers knocks it out of bounds himself. He's tried to claim that it last came off a Venezia player, but the official was in no doubt. Summers has been quiet so far as well. Thomas Rees. Avoid Peric. Peric goes for the little left hook. Difficult shot. Petway's there to bring down the board. Mateus Ponica, offensive foul. Called on the charge, and again Thomas Rees really may be slow, but he's got experience beyond belief. He knows exactly what he's doing. And a good defensive play there by Thomas Rees. So Tyrus McGee checks out. A lot of these superstars for Pinar Karsiyaka on the offensive end yet to catch fire. Jacoban Brown just 5 points. Mike Green just 1 point. Juan Summers yet to score. I suppose the worry for Umana Reyer Venezia is that even without a lot of their big names catching fire just yet, Karsiyaka still lead today, and that's mainly in part because of Josh Owens. He's got 13 of their 27 points, 4 rebounds as well for him. So Karsiyaka in the penalty for the final 3 minutes 50 seconds or so. Here's Beigel. Petway comes out, sets the pick and roll, throws it back outside to Mike Green. What about the extra pass? Centre goes himself, left hook, gets it to go. For Mohamed Beigel, 5 points now for him. Three from a long way out, and nothing but nets for Marquez Haynes, who has double digits himself now. And brings the gap to within just 1 on aggregate, 102-103. The alley-oop is no good, but he's fouled and will head to the line and shoot 2. Brilliant little no-look pass by Mike Green. And Air Georgia. Brent Petway was up, just about to knock it down.
Vigiano.
Actually won the inaugural NBA D-League Slam Dunk contest in Brent Petway. Also became a member of the Harlem Globetrotters, who is known as Thunder Petway. He's got all the tricks and flicks in the book, does Petway. He's also a pretty solid shooter. So Philoy is back in at the point guard position. Thomas Ress back into the hands of Philoy. Philoy deciding to go himself, throws it back outside. The three is good! Jeff Vigiano again. 2 threes for him now. And again, we're all tied up on aggregate, 105 each, with 2.5 minutes remaining in this first half. It's just as close, just as enthralling as everyone wanted it to be. Jacobin Brown with the long two off target. Rebound out by Summers. Summers is fouled, and Juan Summers may soon have his first points of the game as he heads to the foul line.
Il secondo fallo per Jeff Vigiano. Lunetta Summers.
He is finally off the mark. He collects his first point. Haynes thought about throwing up the early three, decided against it. Haynes steps back, throws it up, difficult shot off target. Should have been an offensive rebound, but a bit of a miscommunication between two of them allows Pinar Karsiyaka to come away with it. Jacobin Brown now. May try his luck against Thomas Ress. He does just that. And a good finish with the right hand. Jacobin Brown with 7. Ariel Philoy. Oh, beautiful pass. And the simplest of finishes by Vigiano. And Vigiano's had some impact since coming on. He's only played about 7.5 minutes so far today. He's shooting at 100% so far. He's 3 from 3, 2 from beyond the arc. And a timeout has been called by Nenad Markovic.
Nobody's that fucking close. I can't do it. God damn. Not your mistake. Calm down. Calm down. Please. Yes, come on. Stay home. Everybody talking to the football.
It is better that we spend foul. We have no foul trouble. Okay? Foul trouble with individual. In offense, attack on Picker on Summers. Okay, let's go.
Well, again, apologies for any language you may have heard there from Juan Summers especially. Clearly frustrated at the moment. A lot of the Karsiyaka team just going up, trying to give him some encouragement. Probably frustrated that he's just struggling a little bit on the offensive end so far. Just 1 point to his name with just 1 minute and 16 seconds left to go in this first half. 107, 108 on aggregate to Karsiyaka, as they bid for a place in this year's Final Four at the Basketball Champions League. Baigul. Great pass. Petway does well to keep hold of it and banks it in. Petway has 7. Tyrus McGee just tried to do a little too much maybe. And Weigl can bring it clear for Karsiyaka. Brown trying to set up a 2-for-1 and does. Knocks down the 3. Brown has double digits and the lead is as big as it has been. It's a 6-point advantage on aggregate now for Pinar Karsiyaka. And there's about 1.5 seconds between the shot and the game clock. Philoy. Philoy's got to get a shot away, he has to, and he does. Air ball, 1 second to shoot, gets it off in time. And I'm assuming by the lack of reaction that it didn't go in. Again, Juan Summers is being consoled on the sideline. I wouldn't be too disappointed if I was him, because at the moment it is the Turkish side in control of this one. Remember, they led by 15 points at some stage during the first leg. Well, they have their biggest lead so far in this second leg as well. At half-time here, Umana Reyer Venezia 36, Pinar Karsiyaka 39. On aggregate, they lead by 6. Here are the game stats then. Both sides shooting at 50% or above from 2-point range and 40% and above from 3. Karsiyaka out-rebounding Venezia, though, who have just got 1 offensive rebound in their 12, sorry. Similar amount of turnovers for both sides. It's been just the contest that we all wanted, really. It's still nip and tuck. I'll leave you with the first half highlights. Do join us again in around 5-10 minutes time as the second half will get underway.
Always. Bravo. E poi
JGP, informatiche web business. JGP opera in 4 sistemi. Assistenza sistemistica, centralini telefonici JGP, noleggio staffanti multifunzioni, siti web. Per informazioni visita il sito www.jgpnet.com oppure contattaci allo 041 86 26 205. Ottica Garzera di Vladimiro Papà. Basta l'assortimento di montature e denti di tutte le migliori marche. Ottica Garzera, gli specialisti dell'occhiale, è in via Garzera Alta 68 a Mestre. Super Basket, il mensile del basket detto da tanti persone e ogni inizio mese in tutte le lingue.
Ricordiamo amici del Palasport del Ghiaccio che lunedì 3 aprile il programma qui al Ghiaccio alle 20:45 la super sfida tra Umana Reyer Venezia Avellino. È attiva la prevendita biglietti che sono acquistabili alle casse del Palasport del Ghiaccio anche stasera. Ricordiamo che il biglietto per Bianca 24 costa solo 9 euro. Ricordiamo che martedì 4 aprile alle 19:30 inizia qui a Tagliaccio l'avventura dell'Umana Reyer Venezia nei playoff scudetto. Le Oro Granata affronteranno Napoli nella gara 1 dei quarti di finale, che aspettiamo numerosi per sostenere le Oro Granata nei playoff scudetto 2016-2017. Ricordiamo che anche quest'anno in oltre 200 piazze della provincia di Venezia nei giorni 31 marzo e 1-2 aprile i volontari dell'AIL Venezia, Associazione Italiana contro le leucemie, linfomi e mieloma, saranno presenti per distribuire le tradizionali uova di Pasqua. I fondi raccolti saranno destinati a finanziare la ricerca scientifica nel campo delle patologie ematologiche, sostenere le donazioni di dotazioni mediche e corsi di studio, all'assistenza in molte forme come in casa, alloggio, trasporti, sussidi finanziari, sostegni psicologici ai pazienti e alle loro famiglie, oltre che a sensibilizzare il pubblico sulla lotta a queste difficili malattie e anche grazie all'AIL per i continui progressi nelle terapie e nelle aspettative di vita dei malati. L'Umana Reyer invita tutti i sostenitori oro granata a contribuire alla ricerca acquistando le uova di Pasqua all'ingresso del Palasport Tagliercio.
So welcome back, everybody, to Venice here in Italy. It's the second leg between Pinar Karsiyaka and Umana Reyer Venezia, as both of these sides are eyeing a place in the Final Four towards the end of April. And so far it is going the way of the Turkish side. They won the first leg by 3, and they currently find themselves 3 points up in the second leg as well. 36-39 at the moment to Pinar Karsiyaka. They're led the way really by Josh Owens, who had 13 first quarter points, was doing all the damage early on. But Umana Reyer Venezia certainly still within distance to pounce. This one by no means over just yet. Marquez Haynes is doing the damage for Venezia. He's got 11 points. Jacoban Brown also just beginning to heat up for the visitors. He's just got to double figures, has 10 points himself. The crowd has been magnificent so far. It's been a proper carnival atmosphere inside this terrific sporting venue. And again, they'll have a big part to play in this second half to try and get their side over the line. Just give you some of the latest scores in the other matches that are currently taking place. MHP up against Banvit. Van Vit leading that one 45-38. Monaco against Sassari 37-34 in Monaco's favour. And Tenerife against Asvel 30 points to 24 to Iberostar Tenerife at the moment. It was played at a pretty frantic pace during the first half. Exactly what we want to see, exactly what the neutral wants to see. Both sides shooting the ball pretty well. Venezia at 50% from two-point range and 42% from beyond the arc, whereas Karsiyaka shooting at 55% from the two and 40% from three. You just feel it vitally important that Umana Reyer Venezia stay within single digits in this second half. It's a 6-point aggregate lead to Pinar Karsiyaka. They'll be hoping for a quick-fire start, but they know they will not allowed to take their foot off the gas, because in the first leg they led by as many as 15 points did Pinar Karsiyaka, and Umana Reyer Venezia just wore them down. They came back and just stayed within 3. So this one by no means done, but at the moment things going the way of Pinar Karsiyaka. 107-113 on aggregate as the third quarter gets going. Jacobin Brown with the step back two, can't get it to go. And Tyrus McGee is there to bring down the rebounds. Melvin Agim hasn't quite got going himself yet, just 2 points for Agim, but he has had 4 rebounds. McGee goes inside, throws it back out. Drives to the lane and blocked, but he gets it back and puts it in. And Tyrus McGee has 6 points now, shooting at 60% from the field. Ponika. Last touch was off Benjamin Ortner. So Karsiyaka will keep it. Juan Summers needs a better second half than he had the first. He was getting visibly frustrated at each time out. Was Juan Summers. May not have got the ball enough in that first quarter for his liking. Just 1 point to his name at the moment. Great ball movement. Melvin Agim decided against the long two. Can't get the mid-range to go either, so rebounded by Mike Green. Oh, very nearly stripped away it is. And Jacobin Brown trying to fight back, doesn't want to foul. And he rolls in the two, and it's the perfect start to Venezia. They've cut the lead to just 2 on aggregate. Jacobin Brown, as DeJuan Summers again throws up the 3, and again is off target, but the putback from Ponika is exactly what Karsiyaka needed just to try and calm them down. Ramos. Marquez Haynes. Haynes trying a difficult pass, throws it away. Ponika can lead the break. Can't find the pass though, and now it's Umana Reyer as Jacobin Brown picks up the foul. His second personal. Tyrus McGee. Foul called on Ponika there. So he's just got to be a little bit careful. Mateusz Ponika, that's his third already. Only 2.5 minutes into the third quarter. Marquez Haynes. Agim trying to go to work underneath, does beautifully as Benjamin Ortner finds a way through and tucks it away with the left hand. Again, reduces the arrears to just 2 points on aggregate. Mike Green has been really quiet against his old side so far. Jacobin Brown now. Just beginning to heat up. Jacobin Brown in traffic will shoot 2. So Brown will head to the line. He's already got 10 after a slow start. And splits the free throws. So the lead is back to 3. It's back where we started this match. Karsiyaka with that 74-71 point advantage after the first leg. Marquez Haynes. Haynes throws it away. Summers is there to bring it in. Now Mike Green. What can Mike Green find in this second half? They need something more. Foul called on Ajim. Ariel Filloy checks in. Marcus Haynes takes a seat. Been rolling on and off for most of this match. Haynes and Filloy. There's Green again. Still just 1 point to his name. Just 1 point to DeJuan Summers' name as he throws it up from the foul line. Jacobin Brown now has 13. He's joined Josh Owens, who both have 13 for the Turkish side, and the lead is back up to 5 on aggregate. Michael Bramos. Filloy. Ortner down inside. Bucket won't count. The foul came beforehand. Peric comes back in. The regime takes a seat. Peric has been quiet as well so far. A lot of the big names that we were hoping to see today have just been a little quiet. Bramos. Benjamin Ortner. I think a few people wanted to travel there, didn't come. And I think the foul has gone on Herboy Peric there. Just out of shot. So they've turned it over. And not what Umana Reyer Venezia wanted. So an opportunity for Karsiyaka to get it to either a 7 or an 8 point lead, which would be the biggest of the match so far as the 3 goes up. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound now by Josh Owens, who's back in. Looking to try and have a similar first quarter. Petway running down a blind alley, and a foul is called on Venezia. Benjamin Ortner was claiming that he was charged, wanted an offensive foul, and to make it even worse, he's been called on a tee as well, so technical foul. So an opportunity for Karsiyaka to increase their lead even further here as Jacob and Brown will shoot the free throw. And of course they will get possession back after the free throw as well. So the lead is 6. That's the biggest it's been so far. Here's Mike Green. Another foul is called, and the crowd just beginning to get a little frustrated, which I don't think helps the players actually, because it kind of feeds down into the players. Foul called on Michael Bramos on that occasion. So his second personal, coming up to the halfway point of this third quarter. And the Turkish fans that have travelled here to Venice certainly enjoying their trip at the moment. Brent Petway, Thunder Petway, Jacob and Brown. Well, they get away with one there, Karsiyaka, and again, the crowd absolutely incandescent with rage at some of the decisions here. And Walter De Raphael is equally as annoyed on the sideline. And what that means is that Venezia are now in the penalty for the next 5 minutes and 17 seconds. And the atmosphere just beginning to turn a little hostile. And if you're a Pinar Karsiyaka player or a supporter, this is probably just what you want to hear. The crowd getting frustrated, the players perhaps getting a little annoyed. And an opportunity to increase the lead to 8 from the foul line. Josh Owens has still 13 points. Got to hand it to the Karsiyaka supporters that have made the trip to Italy. And Owens splits the free throws, but the lead is as big as it has been. It's up to 7 on aggregate, 4 on the match, 42-46. Here's Tonu. Filoy. Benjamin Ortner trying to go to work underneath, but he's surrounded by green and red shirts. Great defense, and now in transition down the other end, has missed the layup. I think he got caught in 2 minds, whether to go for the dunk or just lay it in. And in the end, he did neither. And the foul has been called on Bagel. Well, really should have made that, Josh Owens. He actually had one similar in the first quarter, which he should have made. A real chance to extend their lead to 9. Stefano Tonu. Just need a bucket here, Venezia, just to try and calm them down. And he stepped out of bounds, and they'll turn it over again. Careless from Stefano Tonu, the young man. Exciting young player, Stefano Tonu, but perhaps just showing a lack of experience there. Did win gold with Italy at the FIBA Europe Under-20 champs in Tallinn. Definitely just turning more and more hostile this match. Mike Green driving to the lane, difficult shot, but an easy putback for Josh Owens. And the lead is 9. Peric turns, can't get it to go. No goaltend called either. Good work by Brent Petway. That's a couple that he's had today. The first one in the second quarter, I think it was a little more contentious than that one. And again, it's a missed shot this time by Jacoban Brown, and Tonnet has just got to be careful. He does well. Good hustle by Stefano Tonnet to keep the ball. Hervoj Peric, Filoy, extra pass, Thomas Rest for three. Off target, but Peric brings down the offensive rebound. Into Peric again. Peric, at last, gets one to go. They stop the run, Venezia. Still the lead is 7. Mike Green. Green nearly threw it away, and then very nearly a backcourt violation. Did well, and in the end, Mike Green throws it out of bounds. So Karsiyaka do turn it over. There's only 2 seconds left on the shot clock. And still the lead remains 7 on aggregate. This is what it's all about. Big European competitions in the final stages. Coming right down to the wire. We still can't call which way this is going to go. Michael Bramos helps it on to Filoy. Peric comes out to try and set the screen. Foul is called on Brent Petway. Second personal. So Bramos takes a seat. And Marquez Haynes is back on the floor. So Melvin Ejim will shoot the 2. Every free throw now becomes more and more important. The stresses of being a basketball head coach. Walter de Rafael going through every emotion at the moment. They've cut the lead back to 5. It's been as big as 9, and a timeout has been called.
Jay here. Hey, mommy here. Come higher so you receive this.
Let's go 3 up. But we going this way. And we build this triangle.
Hey,
okay?
they go under first, so get your screen.
And we go with the second pick, so the first lead, the first
go
lead.
here.
Go aggressive, guys, come on.
Messaggio degli arbitri a tutto il pubblico di non citare le cariche nel campo di gioco, grazie.
Well, the crowd always help to make these occasions even more special. The atmosphere that they can create just amps up the pressure. And I think the Umana Reyer Venezia supporters so far perhaps feel they haven't quite got the rub of the green, especially in this third quarter. And we've still got 2.5 minutes basically remaining of it. 48-46 to Karsiyaka on the day. 122-117 to the Turkish side on aggregate. And they've lost it. DeJuan Summers gives it away. Peric down the other end. Couldn't get it to go, but Filoy is there to grab the rebound. Extra pass back to Hervoj Peric. Throws it out. Ejim for 3. Gets it. And the lead is just 2. Good ball movement by Venezia. Played the extra pass, saw Ejim in space. And Ejim made it count. Now can they get a block down the other end? Yes, they can, as Peric comes away with it, but they've thrown it away. Now Mike Green throws it up. The alley-oop is good. Or is it? I don't think it's going to count. Little foul, I think, was called on Mike Green, maybe a little travel. So the bucket doesn't count. Philoy for three! 9 points down they were during this third quarter, then now a point ahead as Philoy has his first points of the match. A 10-0 run for Venezia. It's amazing how quickly a basketball game can change. Peric now has 4 personal fouls, so he's in big foul trouble. Hrvoje Peric. He's got to be really careful. And unsurprisingly, he's taken out of the game. 123, 122 on aggregate. But Mike Green will head back to the line. Still has just 1 point to his name. He's 0 from 6 from the field. The man that was the MVP of the round of 16, Mike Green. 23 points per game, 5 rebounds per game, 4.5 assists and 2.5 steals. Hasn't been anywhere near as influential today against his former side. Into the final 60 seconds in the third quarter. We're all tied up. I know a lot of people prefer the kind of best of 3 series, best of 5 series, whatever it may be, but I don't think you can beat just a 2-legged event where the aggregate score counts. Mike Green has 3 personal fouls now. And a chance for Venezia to go 2 ahead. They stay just the 1. I think they would have taken that about 5 minutes or so ago when they trailed by 9. Mike Green. Petway trying to post up Vigiano. The 3 is off target. And Venezia bring down the rebounds. Philoy can just slow it down. There is a chance of a 2-for-1 if they want it. Don't seem particularly bothered by that, so they're just happy to tick down a few seconds here. Stefano Tonno throws up the mid-range 2, can't get it to go, and the final possession of the third quarter will belong to Pinar Karsiyaka. Jacobin Brown. Brown spins and throws up the 2 and gets it to go in traffic. Big play from Jacobin Brown, who's got 16 points now for the game. I think Venezia are claiming it should have been a travel, but the bucket will count. And at the end of the third, it's been a tremendous comeback here by Venezia. They lead 53-51. Really shooting the ball well from 3-point range. Umana Reyer, 43% to just 28% for Karsiyaka.
Okay. Jeff.
Let's listen in to the 2 coaches.
Here, Thomas. No screen, Melvin. Pass, and with Ariel.
Wait until we pass the ball here, okay? Then come high to see for this pass when we play 3, okay?
So the final quarter underway. And there is just 1 point in it, 124-125. It's what we were all hoping for when this match started. Going right down to the wire. The foul is called on Juan Summers. And Philoy will go and shoot two.
E il secondo fallo del numero 35 Summers. 2 tiri liberi per Ariel Philoy.
Who can hold their nerve? Coming down the stretch. This is where it separates the good from the great. Philoy can only make one. So we're all tied up again. There's Mike Green. Has he just waited until this fourth quarter to perhaps explode into life? Same could be said about Juan Summers, and well, if that's the answer, it would be no, as he tips it out of bounds and gives possession back to the home side. Philoy again. Just a reminder, when these two sides met in Turkey during the regular season in mid-December, Karsiyaka beat them by 40. It was an absolute hammering, 99-59. And when they met here in Italy, Umana Reyer Venezia ran out comfortable winners as well. Not quite as comfortable as the 40, but 75-61. Umana Reyer Venezia won here in Venice during the regular season. They now lead by 5 in the game. They lead by 2 on aggregate. It's the biggest lead they've had so far as Brown tries to bank in the 3. Can't get it to go, and Ejim is there to bring down the rebounds. Got to be careful that the same thing doesn't happen here in the second leg as it did in the first. Nenad Markovic was not happy. As the 3 is good. Ariel Philoy has 7 points. The lead is 5. It's the biggest it's been so far. And they're beginning to take control here as a timeout is called.
Possibility not to switch the first screen, okay? Just to push and go through quick, okay?
First pick and roll. First pick and roll.
And we should not give this position
Goals on the 3 side. So they go flare and side pick and roll and we build. Remember this triangle, okay?
This thing.
1, 2, 3.
Well, in the first leg, in the fourth quarter, Umana Reyer Venezia outscored Karsiyaka 24 points to 19. And Nenad Markovic said afterwards they completely lost rhythm on offense. We didn't pass the ball well, we didn't attack well, it was very, very static. We need to make some adjustments. First, a mental adjustment, understand how we want to play against this kind of defense to get mentally ready for the game in Venezia. And certainly over the last 4 or 5 minutes or so, you could say that the same thing is happening. They've allowed Venezia right back into this one as Owens is off target. It's another miss, and it's another rebound for Venezia, who now lead by 5 on aggregate. They've started the fourth quarter on a 6-0 run. Great pass by Philoy! And Ejim with the flush. The lead is 7. And a spot in the final 4 is slipping away from Pinar Karsiyaka at a rate of knots. And they've thrown it away again. It's all going horribly wrong, I should say, for Karsiyaka, who trail by 10 in the game. Ariel Filo now. The three from Bramos, in and out. And they just about managed to keep it in bounds. Mike Green needs to get to work. It's been so disappointing, Mike Green, today. Tries to throw up the alley-oop, throws it straight to Melvin Ajim. Ajim in transition is joining the highlight reel again. They're taking the game to Karsiyaka, who at the moment don't have a response. The lead is 9. They trailed by 9 in the third quarter. It's been an unbelievable run. And what have Karsiyaka got left? It's still only 9. We saw in that third quarter how quickly things can change. It looked as though the Turkish side were going to run away with it during that third, but Venezia found another gear. They found a way back into it, and since then, they've been absolutely immense. And Philoy gets, quite rightly, a tremendous reception as he heads to the bench. 5 assists for Ariel Philoy today, to go along with his 7 points and 2 rebounds. Jacobin Brown, Panika, this has to go in. It doesn't. It's another shot off target. They're still yet to register a point in this fourth quarter. Can they be punished even more? No, they can't. And a foul is called on Mike Green, I believe, and I think Venezia will keep it. And quite rightly, Walter de Rafael just telling his side, let's just calm down. We're in the driving seat now. We don't need to do anything stupid. We don't need to rush things. We can control the tempo of the game. 4 fouls for Mike Green, so he joins Servoj Peric in foul trouble. Bramos, catch and shoot, air ball. Still 12 seconds left on the shot clock though. Marquez Haynes. Haynes for 3 is off target. It's another offensive rebound by Thomas Ress. Everything going the way of Venezia at the moment. And a timeout has been called.
Thomas alto, se non c'è niente a Thomas, ball in the middle to Michael, single double for Kets, watch out, when Kets receive the ball here, okay, let the baseline to Kets. Haydi.
Well, people say that momentum is a big thing in sport. And right now it is all with Umana Reyer Venezia. They have the ball in their hands again. A chance to make it a double-digit game. And that's clever. Very clever indeed by Jeff Vigiano, who knew he was going to go out of bounds, so he just plays it off the Karsiyaka man. Allows them to keep control of the ball. Thomas Ress, seen it all before. Marquez Haynes. Throws it up. Off target this time and brought down by Josh Owens. He had such a good start. Had 13 points in the opening quarter to Josh Owens. He's been quiet since. Still got well over 5 minutes to go though here. Plenty of time for Pinar Karsiyaka to get back in it.
Quarto fallo per Michael Bramos. Esce Michael Bramos.
So Bramos also in a bit of foul trouble. Collects his fourth, he takes a seat. Ariel Filloy checks back in. Jacobin Brown. Petway needs some help, has to throw it back outside. Just 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Great defense, although a foul is called and he'll head to the line to shoot two. Foul called on Vigiano, his third. They can't afford any misses really at the moment. Tonika again, another Karsiyaka player that perhaps quite hasn't lived up to his performances this season. Just 5 points today, averaging over 11 for the season. Marcus Haynes, Filloy, catch and shoot for three, all in and out, but he's fouled and he'll head to the line. And he'll shoot three from the line. It's another big-time play for Ariel Filloy. Well, if he'd made the three, it would have been the opportunity for the 4-point play. And a rather worried-looking Nenad Markovic, who midway through the third quarter must have been feeling pretty positive about his side. Yeah, Filloy saying that it's 3 free throws. I think the Karsiyaka players either didn't realise that Filloy was shooting a 3 when he was fouled or just forgot. So he will have another. And the lead is double digits. 136, 126 on aggregate. Just under 5 minutes to go. This would be some comeback now from Pinar Karsiyaka. Remember, they led by 15 in the first leg. They let it slip. They had a 9-point advantage on aggregate midway through the third quarter in the second leg. They've let that slip. Drives to the lane, makes the 2 and is fouled. And an and 1 coming up. So a chance to eat into that 10-point lead. It's now 8, with a possibility of making it 7. So Peric checks back in. Remember, he's in foul trouble. He's got 4 personal fouls. And he does make it a 3-point play. So the lead on aggregate back to just 7 now. They need a few stops. They can't afford to trade anymore. Pinar Karsiyaka. Melvin Agim. Throws it back outside. Bramos. Back to Agim. Marquez Haynes for 3 from deep. He's off target. Agim trying to bring down the rebound. Can't get it to go. So Karsiyaka do have a stop. Now they need to make down the other end. Every stop has to be dealt with a make down the other end, and Jacobin Brown helps with that. 18 points personal for Jacobin Brown. The lead is now just 5 on aggregate. It's gone from 10 to 5 in a blink of an eye. Ariel Filloy. Ramos into Hervoy Peric. Peric has it knocked away, but he's fouled, and Peric will head to the line. Begum collects his third. Be careful here that he doesn't give away a technical as well. And protest too much. Well, just like Karsiyaka, every time they step to the line, it's vital they make. Same could really be applied to Venezia here. Every miss is costly. It's a 6-point lead. 3.5 minutes remain. Jacob and Brown. If anyone can get hot in the last few minutes, it's him. Brent Petway is off target with the 3. And Peric does really well to tap the rebound to Ariel Filoy. Now Peric, 3 against 2 for the time being. Thomas Rest just slows it down. Filoy to Peric. Peric goes himself. And a goaltender's been given. The bucket will count. Official said it was on its way down. A very dodgy call for me in the first quarter that wasn't given. But the lead's back up to 8. Jacob Brown again. Bagel driving to the line, gets it to go. They need a few stops, Karsiyaka. Marquez Haynes. Haynes again, just got to be careful that he doesn't travel. Throws it out to Ariel Filoy. Filoy has had such a good game. Can't bring down the rebound though, Haynes. And Jacob Brown is in control of the ball. Brown, great hands by Jacob Brown. He's fouled though. Thomas Rest called on the foul, his second. So Rest takes a seat. Regime checks back in. Jacob Brown will head to the line, so a chance to make it just a 4-point game. A 4-point game it is. And again, perhaps the tide is turning. 10 points ahead at one stage for Venezia on aggregate. Oh, and they very nearly throw it away. And now they're in danger of being just a single possession game again. Just over 90 seconds remain. What has been a completely gripping match here. Hervoy Peric. Peric, great defense by Josh Owens. And last touch was off Venezia, obviously. Karsiyaka have got it back. Ooh. Not the right call. A chance to make it a one-possession game. Throws up the alley-oop. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled Josh Owens. Bramos picks up the foul. Owens will shoot. Bramos will have to be ejected as well. It's foul number 5 for him. So Bramos is out. And it is a chance from the foul line to bring it back to just a 2-point game. Off target with the first. Every one of them crucial. So he's missed them both. 2 big opportunities for Pinar Karsiyaka, and Josh Owens just couldn't quite make them. So the lead stays at 4. And Sentok has been called on a foul, his third. So Thomas Rest, can he do what Josh Owens couldn't? Every year of his experience, counting right about now. Has seen it all before. He's been involved in some high pressurized games over his career. And after Josh Owens misses two free throws to make it just a 2-point game, Thomas Rest makes no mistake down the other end. And it's back up to 6. And a timeout has been called.
Jay, bring the ball. Not too much on the side. Like whenever you start the ball here.
Yes, we carry the ball to the other side.
Okay.
Ball back to the point and pick her up. Fist up, or ball in or ball back. It's clear.
Okay, but if maybe guard short high, then you.
Yes, okay. Hey, watch in defense. 3, 4, and 5. No switch, you switch. But, by good, only right. Face to Brown. Stay on Centur. No, please. Let it go.
Well, we know how you feel. The nerves getting to everyone. It's been such a good game. When the Basketball Champions League was created, we wanted to see games like this. And boy, is this one produced. Jacobin Brown. They've lost possession, they've turned it over. And Venezia, who already have a 6-point lead on aggregate, with the chance to make it 8 or 9. Her boy Peric does really well. Attacks the rim, gets the dunk. The lead is 8. And we're inside the final 60 seconds. Karsiyaka did so well to fight back in this fourth quarter. He got the gap to just 4 points. And now with 58 seconds remain, they trail by 8. Couple of important free throws coming up for Mohamed Bagel as well. Just a reminder that the semi-final draw will be on the 7th of April. The 7th of April for the semi-final draw. I'm sure you can see all of that on the Basketball Champions League website. And probably the Facebook page. So make sure that you tune in for that. And then finals day, the final 4 will be on the 28th of April for the semi-finals, and then the final and the 3rd place match on the Sunday the 30th of April. So 2 other dates for your diary. Jacobin Brown. They can't mess around, they need points and they need them quickly. They're not in a position to waste too many seconds here. Ariel Filoy has been called on the foul, his second. So Jacobin Brown will head back to the line. He's played his part today, has Jacobin Brown. Unfortunately, a few other his teammates just haven't turned up today. Mike Green and Dewan Summers especially have been incredibly quiet. And even though Brown has 22 points, he just hasn't really been backed up. And another timeout has been called, this time by Walter De Rafael.
Okay, watch. Tommy, cambiati. Okay, we go. Sideline inbound, watch out. For sure, they deny here. We go 4 down. Jeff, use the screen for Melvi or his defense by the taller. And Jeff, ready to receive also. Ok? No, Jeff, you inbound. Ariel, pronto a ricevere. Cats, no.
The first next guy, run and try to cover immediately the quick passes. Okay.
Yine edelim pasları.
Offense. Spacing, attack. Foul. Go to free throws. We need early score. Okay, haydi.
So Walter de Rafael has drawn up his plan. He's got to be pretty confident right now that his side have done enough. Vigiano will inbound. We've got just over 30 seconds remaining. Peric, great pass. Oh, yes! It's Melvin Ejim again. He's basically got a highlight reel all for himself today. A double-double as well. And Peric is now being fouled out of the game. Frustration brewing. Peric joins Michael Bramos now, who's also been ejected. You wouldn't care though, really. Surely they've done enough. The lead is 6 on aggregate, so a chance to cut it to 5. Gonna have to start intentionally fouling at some stage here. Oh, Karsiyaka. And there it is. Melvin Ejim will be the man to head to the line. 16 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists for Ejim today.
Melvin Ejim.
Cannot afford to let their foot off the gas at all here. They know that if Karsiyaka can go up the other end and make a 3, he's missed both free throws. Now Jacobin Brown, this is probably the man they want with the ball in his hands. Jacobin Brown throws up the alley-oop. Josh Owens can't catch it. Last touch was off Venezia, so Karsiyaka will get it back with 10.3 seconds left on the clock. They need to inbound and shoot quickly here. Owens. Jacobin Brown, sure he's got to throw up the 3. Brown does do just that. He's off target. The rebound though. Offensive rebound. Off target again. And that will be that. What a game here in Venice. But it is Umana Reyer Venezia who are heading to the Final Four at the end of April. Pinar Karsiyaka threw all they had at them over 2 legs. But in the end, it's the Italian side who have got the job done. Midway through the third quarter, they trailed by 9 on aggregate. And they then turned the screw. They turned it up a gear. And they ran away from the Turks in the end. A disappointed Nenad Markovic, who probably knows that the damage was done in the first leg. They led by 15 during that first leg match. They let it slip, and at the end of that first leg, they led by just 3. And in the end, it's just not been enough. An emotional Walter de Rafael. One of his proudest moments. Cheered on all the way by this sellout crowd here, who certainly played their part. But it's an enthralling game. It's exactly what we want to see in the Basketball Champions League. It's what these major European tournaments are all about. Pinar Karsiyaka will learn from this. They'll come back stronger. And look how much it means to Walter de Rafael and all of the players. Thomas Ress into his late 30s, but still as excited as everybody else. Again, those dates for your diary. The draw for the semi-finals will be done on the 7th of April. You'll be able to see that on the Basketball Champions League website. Make sure you tune in for that. Then the Semi-finals will take place on Friday the 28th of April, and the third place match in the final will take place on Sunday the 30th of April. You know where you can watch it. livebasketball.tv. It's all there for you. And we can only hope that the games are as close and as highly contested as this has been here in Italy. Ariel Filloy, he certainly played his part today. He was absolutely magnificent with the ball in his hands. 7 points and 6 assists for Filloy today. And, well, they just need to try and enjoy every single second. It's finished. Umana Reyer Venezia 74, Pinar Karsiyaka 66. Here are the game stats. Well, both sides shot the ball well from two-point range. Venezia certainly shot it better from beyond the arc and from the free throw line. Pretty similar in terms of rebounds, but look at the assists. 19 assists for Venezia, just 8 for Karsiyaka. A couple more turnovers for the Turkish side as well. But all in all, a job well done for the Italian side. Egin was magnificent. He had a double-double, 16 points, 11 rebounds. There's those 6 assists for Filloy. Jacobin Brown, rather a one-man band. 22 points for him. He was supported by Josh Owens, who had 16. But disappointing, really, were Mike Green and also DeJuan Summers, who just simply couldn't get going today. But they're ecstatic. They are in the Final Four. Make sure you join us at the end of April for the Final Four. I'll leave you with the highlights, but here it is Umana Reyer Venezia, who will be there in 4 weeks' time.
Round